everybody, Dave Weiss here for the Glue Bomb Show. Today I have something a little different for you. One of the things that I like to do is I do a lot of reading. And I've started to write some book reviews, and I've posted quite a few of them. I have a company that sends me some and things like that, and I've started to post them. And one of the places I post a fair amount of reviews is Amazon. And Amazon has started a program recently called the Amazon Vine program, where it's by invitation for people who write a fair amount of reviews that you can get them to send you a variety of products. So I was looking through products, and what I was really looking for was a model, and this came along. And I thought, you know what? I have an 8-year-old grandson, and he and I could build this together, and we would have a lot of fun with it. And that's pretty much what happened. So we picked it up, and the folks sent it to me pretty quickly. And it's really a pretty cool little toy. I'm going to show it to you right now. This is an RC car, a small remote control car. I left my grandson paint it. He is a farm kid. He likes these Fendt tractors, which are orange and green, evidently. So he wanted to paint his car orange and green. I left him have at the paint, and we had a pretty good time with it. Basically, what you get is you get this little thing here. It's a wooden kit. It comes in wooden pieces. You punch it out of a board, and inside it's got a little circuit board, and it's got it's got all the parts you need to make this and this. This is the little remote control thing. You notice it has 2 buttons on it. It doesn't do a lot, okay? It's basically forward and backward, as you can probably see. And then forward and backward. But overall, it went together pretty nicely. It worked pretty well. Overall, not a lot of complaints about it. The only kind of complaint I have is, again, it's rated ages 8 to 12. And I don't think my grandson could have done this by himself. Now, I know it does say that there are a couple places where you need an adult, but frankly, I think it was a little too complicated for the lower end of the scale. But that being said, it was nice. It went together pretty well. We had a good time together. He painted the kit. I helped him put some of the parts together, and the rest, frankly, I did myself. A little complex for a younger kid, but overall, it worked out pretty nicely. It goes pretty quick, too. It's not bad at all. There are a couple things. A couple screws that didn't quite fit. The one big struggle that I had was under here where the battery box fits on. They changed the battery box from the instructions. The original battery box had vertical screws and screws on one on either end in the vertical direction. But the battery boxes that they gave for the kit itself had horizontal placement. And so I tried to line it up with a couple of the horizontal holes, and frankly, those weren't the holes it was supposed to be. Now, of course, since I've got some model building tools, I was able to move the battery box. That would have been a little complicated for somebody who doesn't have those tools. It's a minor problem, but if you pick it up and you want to build it with a kid, I highly recommend that you do that. But just make sure that you're planning on building it with them. Again, it functions pretty well. It moves pretty well. And overall, had a good time with it. I can't really complain. There's just a couple things to look out for. There are some heat-sealed wire things in here that you put the little sleeve over the wire and you heat it with a lighter. So obviously, you don't want a kid to do that, especially not a young kid. It doesn't steer, okay? It only goes forward and reverse. There's no steering axle in the front. But this kit goes for about $15, so it's really not expected that it would have all that, okay? Overall, nice kit. Fun to put together. Get it, build it with a kid. Just make sure you're planning on being side by side with them. It's fun, all right? And I love that he got to paint it exactly the way he wanted. There were some stickers in. We may add a few stickers yet. But basically, this is how it works. And it works pretty well. So that's what I have for you today. Take care. Remember, model building is supposed to be fun, so have fun.